Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to tell you about the Canada New Caregiver Migration Program, which is LMIA exempt. It's just the best news of 2024 and I want everyone to listen up. Yes, for everyone who has been in the caregiving business, this may be what you're waiting for. Maybe you're in UK and with all the changing immigration program in UK and you are thinking of where to go. I want to assure you that this may be one of the things you could consider. So I want you to listen. I will talk more about caregiving program in Canada because I worked as a caregiver and I must tell you that it was one of my most fulfilling job in Canada. Yes, I did not just work as a caregiver on the floor. I eventually worked as a manager in one of the care homes. And so I need you to listen up. Yes, caregiving requires you to be very empathic and compassionate and you're willing to help someone. So if you're not in that category, maybe it's not for you. But I want to believe that we are all able to help one another. Considering our cultural upbringing, the communal lifestyle that we live, I want to believe that many of us coming from developing country are eligible for this. So, what do you need or who is eligible? Inside Canada, outside Canada, everyone who is interested in caregiving is eligible. So what do you really need? You have basic requirements that you have 1 year caregiving experience, you have CLB class 5 or grade 5 in English or French. You have 1 year post-Canada secondary education, or you have the equivalent of foreign education report, ECA report. So whichever one you have. So even a diploma, OND is okay. And then you are eligible to enter Canada, assuming you're outside Canada. That you're not a criminal, you have a clean record, and you won't have any problem entering into Canada. So this is the basic requirement, and you need to be sure you have them. Now, when we talk about 1 year caregiving experience, hey guys, considering where we are coming from, I doubt if anybody from Africa does not have at least 1 year caregiving experience at the age of 18. Why do I say that? Because at 18, you may have helped your mother in taking care of your younger ones. That's number one. Two, you may have helped your parents in taking care of your grandparents. That's one. You may have supported one auntie or the other. In my experience, apart from taking care of my younger ones, I also had the privilege of helping my aged grandparents, and I had the privilege of helping older aunties. One of my aunties once had amputation due to diabetes complication, and I supported her, through the hospital period and most of the in-home, when she was still recuperating. So I want to believe that because of our communal lifestyle, that everyone has somehow gotten caregiving experience. Well, if for any reason that is not for you, it's also good. I remember I sat in interview in Canada while interviewing some of the Nigerian and African students who wanted to work in the care home where I was a manager. I remember one of them asking us, does this require, changing diapers and stuff like that? And when we said yes, maybe depending on your client, she was like, I don't think I'm able to do it. So really, if you're not cut out for it, there's no need coming in and not being able to do it. Yes, that's my opinion. And it's okay because there are other things you can do in beautiful Canada. Now, next, let's say you really want to do the caregiving job and you have this basic requirement. You need to put yourself ahead of others. Like I told us earlier, caregiving job is one of the real fulfilling job, a job you do and feel you have helped somebody. So there is satisfaction that comes from it. And many people, students, people from developing world like to do it. It's also one of the easy job to get while you're trying to figure out how to. So it's not like it's all over the place. You need to put yourself ahead of others. You need to position yourself to be among those who will qualify for it. Maybe I've also not said this particular announcement is looking for 5,500 people that are urgently needed. So you need to be sure that you'll be able to get it. Now, what do you need to do to put yourself ahead of others? You need to have a full-time job opportunity, job offer from Canadian employer. This employer can be your friend, your family, as long as they are able to employ and show that they can pay you for a minimum wage and for a minimum of 30 hours per week, then they will be able to do that. The second one is that you need to show that you have a training or education in home care provider or home support worker. So you look for the NOC 4411 or NOC 4412. So you need to be ready for that. Now, someone will say, how do I get this training? The training is all over the internet. Guys, use Google and you find this training. I can also find the training and drop in the description box for this video so that you will be able to make reference to it and do it. The other one is, okay, how do I get a full-time job if I don't have a family or relative who is willing to employ me? There are agencies that are recruiting for caregiving. Their job, their focus is caregiving, and I will drop some of their links in the description box so that you'll be able to reach out to them. Now, talking about agencies, I want to drop a warning. Don't say because someone has said these agencies are reliable and you make yourself vulnerable. You need to verify who they are. You need to be able to be sure. Please don't share your personal information when you're not sure of who you're dealing with. Don't also pay money. Most of the people asking you to pay money when you're looking for a job are those that want to scam you. Most times it is not a requirement, except you're looking for express thing. But I will encourage you, because many times when you're in a hurry, you fall victim to these scammers. Take it easy. Start early. And before you know, you get what you want. While you're doing what you're doing, you'll be able to position yourself for the better. So guys, this is not a time to fall victim to scammers. Open your eyes wide. Now, the application process is not very different from all the application processes you have had. But the good thing about this is that you're applying for both your work permit and permanent residency at the same time. Single application, but addressing these two. And you can include all your family members if you're outside Canada or even inside Canada, but you don't have your PR yet. Your work permit will be available or will be ready. You will hear the decision on your work permit within 10 to 12 months. And your permanent residency will be ready within 2 years that you have started working. Okay, so if you ask me, I will say that this is still a short route. Remember, if you're going through study route, you will do your study first. When you finish, you have about 3 years postgraduate work permit. You most likely be able to work at least 2 years in the job before you're eligible to apply for PR. So you can see this one is a shorter cut. Now, for people who are already in the caregiving job in Canada, assuming you've not gotten your PR, you may want to convert using this process. So this is also good for you. So it's win-win for everyone, trust me. Finally, if you're outside Canada, these are really group that I'm passionate about because, we all know what is happening all over the world. So people outside Canada who may be looking for opportunity to move, people in the UK who are currently wondering, what do I do with my life, with all the changing rules and all that. Maybe you are the one that I'm passionate about. So if you are outside Canada, get an employer to hire you. Get a family, a friend to hire you if they can prove that they need you. Maybe your friend has young children, or maybe your friend has his aged mom or dad living with her and will need a caregiver. It's very easy. An immigrant attorney will be able to provide the guidance and you will do what you need to do. Now they will be able to show that you can work for at least 30 hours a week and they can pay you minimum wage depending on the province where they are. And that will be all for you to be able to apply. Honestly, I need you to go to IRCC website that I will drop in the description box, and also visit some of the Canada Job Bank as well as some of the agencies that are hiring caregivers right now, helping to fill this urgent position so that you will, in no time you'll be in Canada. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and do not forget, to ring the notification bell so that whenever my video drops, you'll be able to receive it. Again, it would be nice to thank everyone that has been hooking on to my channel, liking and viewing. It will be good if you also subscribe. I have so many views, but I don't have enough subscribers. Yes, I need you to subscribe, not because of anything, outstanding, but because I need the videos to go around. I am really passionate about what I'm doing, and I need more people to be aware that these opportunities exist, and then we can learn the life lessons together as we navigate the globe in an effort to make it a better space for all of us.